not-so-friendly reminder that your boss telling you you'll get the promotion next year isn't gonna fly at all. For all of the no-fluff advice for getting ahead in your career without losing your mind, listen to Clock In with Emily Durham wherever you get your podcasts.
I've got good news and bad news. Here's the bad news. Most protein bars are packed with sugar and unpronounceable ingredients. The good news? There's a better option. I'm Will, and I created IQ Bar plant protein bars to empower doers like you with clean, delicious, low-sugar brain and body fuel. IQ bars are packed with 12 grams of protein, brain nutrients like magnesium and lion's mane, and zero weird stuff. And right now, you can get 20% off all IQ Bar products, plus free shipping. Try our delicious IQ Bar sampler pack with 7 plant protein bars, 4 hydration mixes, and 4 enhanced coffee sticks. Clean ingredients, amazing taste, and you'll love how you feel. Refuel smarter, hydrate harder, caffeinate larger with IQ Bar.
Go to eatiqbar.com and enter code BAR20 to get 20% off all IQ Bar products plus free shipping. Again, go to eatiqbar.com and enter code BAR20.
This is the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
From 98.1 CHFI Studios in Toronto, Canada.
Hey Toronto, this is Ed Sheeran.
This is Kelly Clarkson.
Hi, this is Bryan Adams.
This is Adele.
This is Madonna.
It's Michael Bublé, and you're listening to the Pooja and Gurdeep Show. It's fun. They're amazing.
The Positive Thursday. It's a Thursday that's basically a Friday. We're heading into a long weekend.
Yes.
Most people are off tomorrow. The very lucky ones are also off Monday. We're back Monday, though.
We are back on Monday. We got plans. Like, there's a lot planned with the kids and Easter, and we've got a lot. We're going to go meet the Easter Bunny and do a whole Easter egg hunt, so it's going to be a lot of fun.
Is this the first time the kids are meeting the Easter Bunny?
No, the kids have met the Easter Bunny before. It hasn't gone well in the past.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a big, adorable bunny.
Yeah. They're quite large, those Easter bunnies.
Right. And they're not chocolate, so you can't bite them.
No.
Right.
And so it hasn't gone well. Maybe this year will be better. It's, kind of like Santa Claus, right?
Right.
When they met Santa Claus the first time, they were scared. Now they love Santa.
I feel like that's universal. My nephews were terrified the first time they met Santa Claus, and then they grew to love him.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's fine.
Mm-hmm. He's an acquired taste.
Yes. What about you? What do you have planned?
Going to meet the Easter Bunny.
Of course.
Yeah, going to take a bite out of his leg.
You're the reason why.
It's true.
Yeah.
The Easter Bunny's scared of me, actually. It goes the other way once you become an adult. What am I doing? I'm going to check out a new Thai restaurant tonight. I love Thai food. I've still been thinking about Thai food since I was in Thailand.
Nothing says Easter like Thai food.
Yeah, that's right. Thanks, Jesus. What else? Tomorrow this is going to sound super lame, but this is one of those signs you're in your 40s. I have nothing on the calendar tomorrow, and I am going to reorganize. My goal is to reorganize my storage locker, my den, and my bathroom. Because
whoa. Can we just focus on one?
I know that it's part of me thinks I'm going to feel like a failure because I might only get one done, or maybe if I get 2 done, that's a win.
Okay.
But I've got the whole day, so couldn't I do all 3?
You could, but why would you? When you can just get 1 done and be like, I'm productive this long weekend.
Because the having nothing on my schedule for an entire day is a rare fruit that just doesn't show up very often. There's always something.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's going to be 21 degrees on Friday, and there is some rain in the forecast, but I have a feeling that this plan of yours is going to change because you're going to be like, I want to be outdoors. I want to be outside. I want to enjoy this weather.
Yeah, that's true. I might get 0 out of 3. 0 out of 3 would be a failure, but that's quite possible.
Yeah. Plus, you got to go find the Easter Bunny to scare. You got that on the agenda.
I'll make sure I see him after Sia and Bodhi see him so I don't ruin their experience.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
From CHFI Studios,
it's the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
Okay, so Maple Leaf Sports Entertainment President and CEO Keith Pelley addressed the media yesterday afternoon. It lasted 28 minutes. This was to talk about the firing of Brad Treliving, the general manager of the Maple Leafs, and the direction at large of the Toronto Maple Leafs. Media had lots of questions because we're all wondering, are they going to rebuild? Are they going to retool? Are they going to hire a president and general manager, just a general manager? What's going to happen here? My takeaway, I listened to this whole thing, the press conference was a bit of a mess. It was a lot of corporate speak, not what the fans want to hear. The buzzwords that he mentioned multiple times, like you could have turned this into a drinking game, were culture, structure, and alignment. Not words hockey fans really use. That's corporate speak. He talked about, there was one part where he was talking where I went cross-eyed. He talked about vertical and horizontal integration. The hell does that even mean as it pertains to a hockey team? He also said that the team needs to be more like TFC. TFC? Really? TFC have not been relevant for a very long time. And TFC, no offense, are like irrelevant compared to the Toronto Maple Leafs. Like, why would the Toronto Maple Leafs, the biggest team in the city, the biggest team in the country, want to be more like one of the smallest teams in the country? I didn't get it. The most confounding clip, though, to me was Keith Pelly answering a question from a reporter about why the Leaf season went off the rails. Have a listen.
We didn't have the alignment, we didn't have the culture, we didn't have the structure that we needed to be successful. And you can point to a number of issues this year. I'm not going to talk about injuries. The only thing that I would say is we need to be better. We need to be able to adapt quicker. And we definitely didn't see the train coming, which was the Buffalo Sabres and the Montreal Canadiens, and how strong those two teams are, along with the likes of Detroit and Ottawa. Boston, with a strong spine, have been able to retool, and Florida and Tampa are always strong. But Buffalo and Montreal have shown that young, energetic team, they're going to be here for a long time.
What are you talking about? You didn't see the train coming with Buffalo and Montreal? Montreal has one of the best young teams in the NHL. Their rebuild has been executed to perfection so far. Buffalo, while they struggled recently, also has an incredible young nucleus with a couple of first overall picks. What do you mean you didn't see the train coming? We all saw it coming. Also, this season had nothing to do with Buffalo and Montreal being good. The Leafs have been a tire fire. It's not like you missed the playoffs by a point and Buffalo edged you out. The Leafs are one of the worst teams in the NHL. Why are you talking about Buffalo and Montreal? I don't know, man. As a Leaf fan, I was looking for some hope from this press conference that, okay, you've figured things out. This is the state of affairs. It was a bad season, but here's how we're going to right the ship. I did not come away from this press conference at all feeling good about where this team is headed for the next few years. If you've got a thought on this, drop me a text at 981-981. I would be remiss if I didn't mention Italy losing to Bosnia and Herzegovina.
See how you feel about the Leafs?
Yeah, well, it's a natural segue.
Yeah,
as our resident
Italy.
Italian stuff, I got to ask you, like, Italy blows it and they miss the World Cup for a third time.
And you
in
know
a row.
what? And I said this to you when they were playing the other day, and I'm like, I don't even want to cheer for them because they've brought us down for like the last two World Cup. You shouldn't even be qualifying at this point. You should just automatically be in the World Cup because you were one of the greatest teams ever. One of the greatest teams ever.
They were like a global soccer power, and now they can't be considered.
They
that.
had legends on their team. They bred legends, and now it's like 3 World Cups in a row. Like the first one, okay, everyone has a bad year. That's fine, no problem. The second one, I'm like, oh, okay, we're doing this again. But the third time, this is embarrassing now.
This is 12
honestly.
years.
Yeah.
This is a generation of Italian soccer players.
Not okay. I don't even know how to feel. I know how I feel, but I don't even want to cheer for them anymore. It's like you with the Leafs when you just get so down and
At least
depressed
you have a
about
World
it.
Cup title in your lifetime.
I know, but it's like you look at how great the team was, how great the players were, and it's like it looks like every time there's a World Cup now, they're just bailing. I don't even know what the issue is. I know there's a lot of corruption, there's a lot of politics, like at the head of the organization and stuff. But it's really depressing, and especially because they are we're one of the top 3 teams in the world in their heyday. Now it's like, what happened?
As a neutral soccer fan who supports Canada, the reason I'm happy Italy didn't make it is because if it was Italy-Canada, I think it would have been like 50-50 blue jerseys and red jerseys because the Italian fan base is so strong here. Now that it's Bosnia and Herzegovina versus Canada, and there is a Bosnian community here, I think it's going to be like 90% Canada supporters, which I'm happy to see because the game's in Toronto.
But then the downside to this is it finally came to Toronto and Italy, you're not here.
That part would have been so cool. I still hope the Italian Canadians are down on St. Clair cheering on Canada.
I'll just cheer for whoever now. I don't even care anymore.
Well, Canada. You got to cheer for Canada
go
now.
Canada.
There we go.
The Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
From 98.1 CHFI.
Man, oh man, what a show with the Lightning yesterday. It was weird because it was twice. It was like this time yesterday, it was a crazy Lightning show. And then in the afternoon, gorgeous sunshine, went for a walk with coffee. And then in the evening, it was like a repeat of the morning.
Yeah.
I don't know if I recall a day where it was bookended by Lightning shows with a gorgeous day in the middle.
Cleaning up in the kitchen and I heard noise outside and I was like, is somebody moving their garbage bins? That's what it sounded like. Because I was like, there's no way there's a thunderstorm again. And nope, it was a thunderstorm again.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is so weird.
And they were both equally spectacular.
Yeah.
Like they were both formidable thunderstorms. Here's where I messed up. So I thought I was being smart. So my car got obviously a little messy with the rain and everything in the morning. So I thought, let me sneak out and get a little car wash action when the day got nice. I'm like, I'm going to get a car wash. So I drive out to the car wash and I had to fill up gas, pay for the car wash, went for the ultimate wash, $21.99. I'm like, okay, let me get the whole deal because my car's messy. And I didn't even, the rookie mistake I made is I should have taken a peek at the line before I went to get gas.
Mm-hmm.
I'd already paid for it. I get in the line and I'm like, there's 8 cars in front of me. And I'm like, oh, this line looks pretty long. So I'm like, you know what? I look at the receipt. It's like, this is good for 30 days.
Right.
So I'm like, I'm going to back out of here and get this later. But by that point, someone pulled in behind me. And it was the kind of car wash is Islington and Queensway. Once someone's behind you, you can't back out.
Right.
Like so I'm like, I'm
Now
stuck.
you're stuck.
I'm committed in here. As I'm waiting in line, and this is going slow, it's about 6 or 7 minutes per car, and there's 8 cars in front of me.
Oh, wow.
As I'm about 4 cars away, the skies open up. I'm like, oh, man. What?
But isn't there a rain guarantee on your car wash as well?
I don't know. I checked the receipt already. I didn't see a rain guarantee.
Some gas stations, I believe, unless they took it. Some places need maps. I don't know if they took that away, but there were some gas stations that when you got a car wash, I think you had 24 to 48 hours.
Like if it rains, you can go again?
I think so.
Oh, man, I didn't see. I'm a pure Ricky, I guess, when it comes to car washes. So the car wash happens, and I'm just hoping. I'm like, maybe this will be one of these brief bursts of rains that stops when I'm done. And I was like, it's like drive through, so like you let your car dry and the rain still stop, and I'm going real slow. I'm like,
you just stay in the car wash
behind me, like giving me the horn, like, what's wrong with this guy? Your car's dry. And so I get back onto Islington, car soaked, dirty rainwater, worst car wash ever. Why would I like?
But you did get all like the old stuff off, right? So that helps because
does it?
It does. Like any of the dust or the mud or the salt, that's all off. So now you just have some rainwater on it. I know the spots are on it, but
I got fresh salt and rainwater on it.
I know. Yeah. But you still have your receipt?
No, I chucked it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Go back to that gas station next time and ask them if there's like a rain guarantee on their car wash, just in case.
Okay, I will. It's just funny because I thought I was being super smart getting a car wash right after a rainstorm. So I'm like, oh, we're good for a while.
Yeah.
And instead it was a horrible
It's supposed to rain
decision.
all week, apparently, like on and off.
Oh, I really did not look ahead.
And I looked ahead, and I don't like looking ahead, but I saw some flurries in there like Monday, Tuesday. I'm like, what is happening?
I also see it's supposed to be like 20 degrees plus this Friday.
Yes.
So there's that.
From CHFI Studios,
It's the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast
the Daily Double.
with Pooja and Gurdeep.
We got 2 stories you need to know, Pooj. What you got?
So were you watching the Artemis 2 launch to the moon yesterday? A lot of us were. You're not alone. Many Canadians tuned in, especially having the Canadian connection. So Canadians across the country, they gathered at historical sites, museums, libraries, art centers to cheer on Canadian astronaut Jeremy Hansen. Puppet centers.
All across the country.
I mean, they're hard to find.
That's where you watched.
But I do know of a couple if you want to inquire. Jeremy Hansen, who's Canadian, he's serving as mission specialist on Artemis 2. Many viewing this not just a celebration of Jeremy, but for the Canadian Space Agency. And this is really a celebration for Canada and the entire space program. He's from London, Ontario. So I guess, when you're looking at it from that perspective, like he grew up in London, Ontario, and he's going to the moon, right? Like dreams do come true.
Pretty awesome.
When you're a kid and you want to be an astronaut, a little kid in London, Ontario can think that it's possible. So there's something really cool about that. Also, it is such a rare occurrence for astronauts to do something like this. 95% of astronauts' career is on the ground in support of missions of others. So to actually be able to go is quite a feat as well. It's historic, and the reason why is it's a 10-day lunar fly around with humans on board. They're going to travel to the moon for the first time in more than 50 years. They're not actually landing on the moon. So this isn't one of those things where like they're
like slingshotting around it.
Yes. But they're testing equipment. There'll be experiments that they're conducting. They're going to gather information. But the idea really is for the next planned missions over the next decade. And why it's important, you might be asking yourself, the goal of the Artemis missions is to eventually build a base on the lunar surface. That's going to allow humans possibly to live, work, launch more flights for, in the future. Here's the part that I'm shocked by. Last week, NASA announced $20 billion plan to build that moon base, including, things that they can, sustain human life and energy infrastructure. If this mission and the others are successful, NASA is planning to land people, regular people, on the moon in 2028.
That's in 2 years.
There's no way.
In a year and a half.
There is no way.
So the Pooja and Gurdeep show coming to you from the moon, possibly.
Yes. Do you think that could happen in 20? Like, so many things have to happen right for it to work out.
Part of me wants to say yes. I mean, they landed on the moon like 60 years ago. So if you told me that, and like, when was it? Like 1968 or whatever? Like, I feel like we would have been there by now already. It feels like we kind of hit a wall for a while.
Well, never know.
You never know.
What do you got?
Jeremy Hansen did have a great line too, by the way. He did say, if anything goes wrong, you can blame Canada, I guess. Which I
blame Canada.
Got a good sense of humor. Okay, I have a less serious but fun story. Yesterday was the first Looney Dog Day of the season at the Rogers Centre. We love a Looney Dog Day.
Who doesn't?
Jays fans, they showed up with a growl on. There were 38,000 people in attendance, which is pretty good for a Wednesday afternoon game. Any guesses as to how many dogs were crushed?
Oh my gosh. Do you know what the record is? Because that will help me.
The record, they did not set a record. The record was 96,633.
Okay, I'm going to go 80,000.
Close. They're 90,708. So they got close.
Wow.
Now, you know I love math, Pooch. For the 38,000 people in attendance, that is 2.33 repeated hot dogs per person.
Oh, my.
Which is crazy because a lot of people just didn't eat them, which means there were animals out there who ate like 8 to bring up the average. More math, you ask? Yeah, okay. You didn't ask, but I'm going to give it to you anyways. The hot dog wieners are about 15 centimeters long, so 90,000 hot dogs laid end to end. I know it's a visual you want early this morning.
Well, you also just held up your hands to show me, so thank you.
That's right.
I didn't need the visual.
Something I'm used to doing. It's 13.6 kilometers of processed meat end on end.
Why are you doing this?
Yeah, hot.
You took something that we love and you're turning it into something
because it's
not
math.
so much.
It would get you from Union Station to Scarborough Bluffs if you laid out all that processed meat and used it as a road.
Oh, wow.
There you go. And here's my positive prediction. I think we are going to break the all-time... While we didn't break the single-game record, I think we're going to break the season record. The season record was set last year, 826,000-plus hot dogs. Here's why I think we're going to eclipse that. The Jays started off with so-so results. People forget they were not that good in April and May. They turned a corner in June, and then tons of people started showing up. As long as we stay good, the attendance is going to be up. We're going to soar past 826,000.
And when we're winning, we like our hot dogs, apparently.
When you win, you eat. You celebrate. That's how it goes.
The Pooja and Gurdeep Podcast.
This is the Pooja and Gurdeep Podcast.
It's peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly with a baseball bat. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly with a baseball bat.
Woo! That's your alarm for this morning.
Oh, that'd be a great alarm. It's Peanut Butter Jelly Day.
Mm-hmm.
So this is got to be the most iconic, the most famous combo in the history of food combos, right? I mean, when you think of food combos, the first one that comes to mind, even if it's not your favorite, is peanut butter jelly.
Yeah, they go well together. My kids love it.
But it's maybe not the best combo in the world.
I agree.
Maybe it's dusty, it's a little tired, it's a little cliche. We can do better.
I find it's just a little like I'm more savory than I am sweet, so I just don't really like having the sweet there. I'm just good with just the peanut butter, but that's me.
What's your all-time favorite duo then?
Okay, this is going to sound weird, but have you ever tried Cool Ranch Doritos?
Oh, you've got me already.
With red wine.
Oh, no, you lost me.
I know, it's the weirdest thing. It happened by accident where I didn't have anything, like usually I'd have like a cheese board or something that I would have with my wine. I didn't have anything like that. I just had chips. I'm like, let's just see. And it was so good. There was something about all of the flavors that are on the Dorito chips that went really well with the wine. I don't know what to tell you.
Is it a nice wine? I can't imagine many wine connoisseurs promote this idea. But I mean, listen, chips and wine? Sure, why not?
Yeah.
I might go white wine and give it a try.
I haven't tried it with the white wine.
You and my boyfriend are so much alike, but he doesn't do it with wine. He will not eat his barbecue chips without ginger ale.
Oh.
Barbecue chips and ginger.
All the time.
That actually sounds delicious.
It's so good.
Yeah.
And so I don't know, there's got to be something there with like the flavor of the chip and then like even the Like, because the ginger ale has almost an alcohol flavor. You know what I mean? Because it's like the bubbly, but it's like champagne-y.
Chips and pop. Who knew?
Yeah. Who'd have thunk?
What about you, Steph? What's your duo?
We never have this. And when we do have it, my kids are like in heaven. It's mac and cheese with hot dogs.
Oh, yeah.
But then I up it. And before I put them, like the actual pasta in the sauce, I'll put dehydrated onions in there and broccoli, like some steamed broccoli, and then mix it all together with the hot dog.
You just took this duo and made it a quad.
I know.
It's like,
cheating.
I know.
This combo is like comes with lots of other things.
Even by itself, just like mac and cheese and hot dogs is like so good.
One. That's probably my favorite one from youth. My favorite one as an adult, and this is going to sound very boring compared to yours. Gosh, I should have thought of something more indulgent. Have you guys seen those? There's a company called R.W. Garcia. They do these crackers. They're like these round little crackers. They have a sweet potato cracker.
Yes.
They're gluten-free, and they're quite delicious. R.W. Garcia sweet potato crackers with frozen seedless red grapes.
What?
Oh, you freeze your grapes, and then you put a grape on the cracker, and you nibble the grape. Like, you don't eat the whole grape at once. You're just like, nom, 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 nom. You nibble it with a little bit of cracker, and the saltiness of the sweet potato of the cracker with the cold sweetness of the grape.
Wow.
Hey,
guys, want to come over for my sweet potato and frozen grape combo?
Yeah, that's right.
Everybody's talking about it.
It's so funny because you've been on like your health kick, and so this was like one of your cheat days you figured out, and now he's like, guys, it's so good.
It's so good. You got to try it, I swear.
Yeah. If you're not used to having real food, then yes, I can see how that might be.
I'm sorry, Melba Toast and Cool Whip.
Hey, that's good. hey, don't knock it till you try it.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, invented by who again?
Look, when the flavors commingle, don't get me started.
Peanut butter jelly day. So we're asking you to give us your combos that are better than peanut butter and jelly. Text coming in at 981-981. Erica says, peanut butter and bacon on toast. It's so delicious. Try it.
I guess that's really tapping into the savory, right? Because that just feels like salty and salty.
I mean, bacon good, peanut butter good, toast good. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I'm on board.
Yum. Joey from Flamborough writing us to say, good morning. I know this will sound gross, but spaghetti with ketchup and tuna.
Oh.
Huh?
I think I'm okay with the spaghetti and the tuna, but not the ketchup.
Jeez, Louise, Joey.
We'll finish on this.
He says, don't knock it till you try it, though, in fairness.
Okay, fair. Sean texting in saying, Granny Smith apple. See, Sean's specific too, like me. Sean gets it. Granny Smith apple slice with spicy, chunky red salsa.
Whoa. Would never think to put those together, but that actually does sound good.
That does sound pretty good. Okay, you guys did not disappoint.
From CHFI Studios,
It's the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
April Fools! I've been keeping that carton of milk next to the furnace for 6 weeks. Sucker!
You're going down, Homer. I'm gonna fool you.
You talk better than you fool.
I'll fool you up real nice.
You couldn't fool your mother on the foolingest day of your life if you had an electrified fooling machine.
Wow.
An electrified fooling machine. That's not the wallet inspector.
I need one of those.
I love Homer. It's April Fool's Day, guys. No, the thing with April Fool's Day is they say it's technically only in effect, and this is where I completely don't buy this. It's only in effect till noon. That once it's afternoon, you can't prank anyone. No, that's garbo. It's April Fool's Day, not April Fool's morn.
Is it?
Yeah,
I don't know.
you can prank anyone.
But we've heard that ever since we were little, that it was like afternoon.
I'm giving you permission. You want to prank people in the afternoon, do it. The key is, though, I mean, it's nice working on a morning show because we're up so early that people's radars aren't necessarily tuned in to April Fool's yet. So, like, some of the best pranks I've pulled off have been because I'm up extremely early and people just aren't thinking about the fact that it's April Fool's yet.
I can't think of great pranks. Like, I'm always like, I want to prank people, and I'm like, I don't know. They're so obvious, like, my pranks. If I had to, like, say right now, if I texted my boyfriend and he wakes up in the morning and I'm like, we need to talk or something, he'd be like, okay, yeah, it's April Fool's. Like, he would know right away.
Can you do it? Text him right now. We need to talk.
He won't believe it. He'll be like, okay, good morning, April Fool's.
What's something you could text him that would freak him out, do you think?
Nothing. Because he knows it's April Fool's.
But the
so
thing
bad
is,
at
he's
it.
going to look at his phone right when he gets up, and he's not going to be thinking it's April Fool's because he's just waking up.
Because I also don't behave that way, so I think it'd be like, it would be so obvious.
Do me a favor, send him that text now. What time does he get up generally?
Like 6:30.
Okay, and then we'll get an update.
Okay. What do you want me to text him?
I mean, you would know best. Like, what's
know.
not that obvious?
That's what I'm saying. Everything I say is obvious because I don't behave that way. Like, I'm always like normal or like joking.
So maybe be like, hey, Stefano, when you get up, can you call me? We need to talk.
At work. You won't believe it.
No?
You'll be like, you'll never tell me to call you at work. Okay, let's think of something and I'll text him.
Okay.
But I'm horrible at it. Horrible.
Okay.
I can't pull off pranks.
If you have a suggestion for what Steph should text her boyfriend who wakes up at 6:30, text it into us at 981-981 because we got to see if it'll work. Let's see. Maybe he'll be dialed in. Maybe he won't. Have you ever pulled off a really good prank?
Like with my kids one year, but that's because like I saw it on a post or something, and you take because it's always around Easter, which it is again this year. So you get the little chocolate eggs. And you unwrap them.
Okay.
And you make sure like you unwrap the foil nicely.
Yeah.
And then you put grapes inside the foil and wrap it back up. So then they think they're getting like chocolate eggs in their lunch, and it was grapes.
And freeze the grapes so they're hard like chocolate.
Oh, you could do that too, but then they
Yeah.
might start melting a little bit and they get watery.
Although the thing is, like, I love a grape.
I know.
So like I'd open it
But
and be
for
like,
kids,
bonus,
I
it's a
know,
grape.
but kids
Yeah,
think
kids-
I never
kids
give them
love
chocolate in their lunch. So that one worked. But it's like my pranks are so lame.
I mean, that's cute. That's a very innocent prank. That's not bad. Can I tell you what the best one I pulled off?
Yes.
This was in my last job, the morning television show that I hosted. I had to bring Pooja in on this because Pooja can read me like a book, right?
Yeah.
She knows when I'm lying. So I had gone away to Antigua on a solo trip, and I came back, and there was a girl I met on the trip who just a friend. We just were chatting. We hung out a little bit on the trip, and she was actually married and stuff. And I asked her, I go, hey, can I take some pictures with you to make it seem like an April Fool's prank? So I borrowed some couple that I met's ring, and I got pictures of this beautiful resort. We're in front of the ocean.
Yeah.
And me down on one knee,
Oh,
putting the ring on her
wow.
finger, me giving her a kiss on the cheek, her showing off the ring, like the whole 9 yards. And so I sat down and I told the team, I go, guys, I went away to Antigua. They're like, yeah, how was the trip? I'm like, well, I go, there's something I didn't tell you guys. I told you it's a solo trip. It actually wasn't a solo trip.
Wow.
I go, I proposed to Jennifer. And they're like, who? I'm like, I've been seeing someone you guys know. And it tracked because I'm a pretty private person with relationships and stuff. And their face, like a few of my colleagues were like, you're lying. And then the pictures came up on screen.
Wow.
So I got the director in on it too,
Okay.
our director and Pooja. And so once they see the pictures, they went from like, you're lying to like, oh, this might be true. And then they looked at Pooja.
Especially because you were doing it like on air.
Yeah. And then they looked at Pooja because they're like, if anyone was going to know this guy, it's going to be Pooja.
Right.
And Pooja's like, Gurdeep did tell me about Jennifer about 6 months ago. He's kept it
Wow.
under. And I saw everyone's face on the couch turn. And congratulations messages started coming in. My mom got taken in because she was watching, and she's like, because she knows I'm private too, and she's like, I can't believe you. My sister-in-law, Dana.
Oh, wow.
She's like, because I posted on Instagram too.
Yeah.
And she's like, I can't believe you didn't tell me. I'm so mad at you. And then she texted an hour later and goes, I hate you. It's April Fool's.
So she figured it out
'Cause
without
I'm
you saying
telling
anything.
People wake up and they don't realize right away. It
But
takes
I think
a few
with
minutes.
you, because you did it on air, they were like, wow, this has to be legit. Because why would he do something that personal on air if it wasn't true?
Yeah.
So you kind of caught them that way.
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
Did you think about what you're going to text?
No.
From CHFI Studios,
It's the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast
the Daily Double.
with Pooja and Gurdeep.
So we got two stories you need to know. What do you have, Gurdeep?
Well, did you catch this from a Jays game earlier this week? So we had the lovely Hazel May on our show last week, right? And we talked about a number of things. But one of the things we talked about was the Gatorade shower. For years, she's been getting friendly fire from whichever Blue Jay dumps the Gatorade. It's usually Vladdy. And she told us very visceral stories about how it congeals in her hair. Sometimes she feels it on the drive home when her head's on the seat, and she just feels this crunching of her hair.
We should also mention that there was that one time where she actually got like ice pellets.
That's what I was about to say next. Yeah, she got ice chips in the face, and it cut her face up. And she's been doing this for years. And one of the things I asked her was like, the players get to shower and change at the stadium when they get soaked. What about you? And she's like, I can't. I don't have a change of clothes there. I don't have access to a shower. So she just has to go home like this. So she told us on this show that a solution was reached. A system was put in place to avoid Hazel getting drenched. And you saw this in action over the Jays opening weekend. I was really happy to see that her director lets her know in her ear, hey, Hazel, they're coming. So she steps back. Vladdy will look, because Vladdy's pouring the Gatorade. He looks first. He waits for Hazel to take a step back, and then they douse the player.
Nice.
Hazel steps back in. It's very cordial. She finishes the interview. Awesome. I don't know what happened, but on Tuesday night, the system went to bleep, and Vladdy, I blame Vladdy for this, he dumped the Gatorade on Jesus Sanchez, and a lot of it got onto Hazel's face and clothes, and she was wet, and it was a cold day. On Tuesday, she had to finish the interview, and I'm like, poor Hazel.
Yeah.
I thought we had a system. We're trying to have a society here.
And we posted this video if you want to go right now to CHFI. We both reposted it on our feeds as well. But it's one of those things where people are like, oh, she's part of the team. And she even says, look, I'm on their territory. I'm happy and it's a privilege for me to be there. However, the difference is they're all doing that to each other and they go to locker rooms afterwards. They're taking a shower anyway.
That's what I'm saying.
She's not.
She's in her fancy clothes and she has to ride home like that. I don't know if she's driving home, if she's taking transit, what she's doing, but either way, it sucks. Blue Jays, we love you. But please, let's get back to the system. Let's protect. Hey, she's a national treasure. Let's protect her at all costs.
I like that. Okay, so it looks like Uber has some competition, and it's not from another ride-sharing company like Lyft. Do you have any guesses of who they may be in competition with?
Is it Hop? I've heard about Hop.
No, it's Airbnb.
Oh.
Yes. They announced earlier this week that they will be offering a new category when you're booking your Airbnb, with car pickups from the airport. It's happening across 125 cities around the world. They partnered with something called Welcome Pickup so that you can book a private car service. And they have been running this pilot project in Europe and Asia just to see how it's going. Thousands of guests have rated the experience. It got an average rating of 4.96 out of 5. So
pretty good.
People are enjoying it. And, you can do this all from your Airbnb app. The reason why I mentioned is, if you recall, I brought you a story a few months ago of Airbnb launching more experiences as part of your stay. So when you book your stay, you can book chefs, you can get catering, you get spa treatments, you can hire a personal trainer all on the app. And now you add a private car from the airport. Like, they're doing all the things. I also told you about them partnering with Instacart, where you can stock the fridge with groceries. Like, I feel like they're just really trying to take over. And when it comes to going away, it's going to be your one-stop place to do it.
Well, yeah, which is to say nothing of the Airbnb experiences that already exist. I've done some of those. I did a taco bike tour in Mexico City.
Oh, nice.
It's great because
yes.
you can not only book where you're going in the place, but then you're like, oh, I want to do this and this and this. It's pretty brilliant.
Yeah. So maybe next time, think about booking your car service through Airbnb.
Thanks for listening to the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
Listen to Pooja and Gurdeep live weekday mornings from 5 to 9.
Only on 98.1 CHFI.
Toronto's perfect music mix.